Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to add Fortnite dances, including the default dance, to any 3D model, provided it's somewhat humanoid. We're going to be using Mixamo, Blender, and Unity in that order. If you don't have these, check out the links in the description. I'm assuming you probably don't, because anyone can do this tutorial even if they have no prior experience. Anyway, let's get started. The first step in the process is to go to a website like Models Resource and obtain the model that you're going to make dance. Today I'm doing Waluigi. He's a little bit difficult because of his chin. I'll show you how to fix errors that come out of that later, but he's overall a pretty humanoid shape, so he's perfect for doing default dances. Once you've obtained your model, you want to go to Mixamo.com. This program is online, and essentially what it does is automatically give bones to your character so that you can animate it. If your character already has bones, you can skip this step and go straight to the Blender step. Let's just assume that you don't. I'm going to go through the process very quickly. First, upload your character. As soon as your character has uploaded, if it uploaded correctly, you'll see a screen like this. Click Next, and then you start placing these markers where the description shows you to. Be careful you put the right wrist on the right wrist. This is the left, this is the right. The box down here is for how many fingers you want your character to have. Waluigi actually has pretty detailed fingers, so I'm going to go for the standard skeleton with all the fingers. Once you've finished this process, just wait a couple of minutes for your model to be rigged automatically. Once your character is finished, you can see how well the process worked. If it didn't work that well, click the back button and try again. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next step. Download your character as an FBX in T-pose format. Now we finish with Mixamo, let's move on to Blender. What you want to do is make a new file, delete the starting cube with the delete key, and using the Cats plugin, which I've linked in the description, import the model you just downloaded from Mixamo. After importing, what you want to do is go to the Fix Model button. It should fix your model and fix any common errors that pop up in Mixamo. However, this is not 100% accurate. I'm going to make another really quick optional video about how to fix errors in rigging that come out of Mixamo. You don't have to watch that, but if your character has a few mistakes, like how my Waluigi has a dodgy chin, go check that out when I have published it. Otherwise, we can just keep moving on. If your character has multiple materials, as in multiple textures, you're going to want to use this map combiner to combine them into one. You don't actually have to, but it's just a really useful way to minimize clutter and complexity in the next step of the process. So grab this plugin, Matte Combiner, from the description, select all the materials that you have in your character, and go combine, preferably not compressing your image. What this does is combine all the textures into one image file, which you can save wherever you like. Assuming that your rigging in Mixamo all work correctly and there are no problems at this stage, we're going to export the model for use in Unity. Click on Cats plugin and go to Export Model and follow the process. We're now ready to use Unity, so open it up and make a new project like this one here. Drag in the file that you exported from Blender into the Project Assets folder. You should then drag your character into the hierarchy, and they will appear in the scene. Let's also grab the combined texture that we made in Blender. Click on Waluigi and drag the combined texture onto him, and he should appear fully textured in the scene. Now we need one more thing, the dance motion itself. There's a link to download these in the description as well. We're going to drag it into the Assets folder like we did Waluigi and his materials. Because I want to do the default dance today, I am dragging in the dance moves file. Here it is. So what we're going to do first is prepare the dance moves file for rigging over Waluigi's skeleton instead. Click on dance moves, go up to the inspector and rig as a humanoid. After you've done this, you have to configure a couple of things. First, save the scene. It doesn't matter what you call it. This is just so that you don't lose Waluigi. Okay, there are two things we have to do here. First, we want to go to Head and delete the neck bone by pressing Delete. Next, we need to add the head bone. Click over here and search for head. It should pop up in the selection box. Now it's correctly rigged, we just have to enforce T-pose. If you mess up one of these steps, the rest of it will not work and you'll get some very strange results. So I recommend you follow exactly what I did here. Hit apply and done. The dance is now ready to go over Waluigi. There are a couple of steps to do this. First, we click on the dance information itself, hold Ctrl and press D. This duplicates the dance information into a new file outside of the default Fortnite guy. We can actually delete him now if we want. He doesn't need to stick around any longer. Next, we right-click an empty space, go to Create, and create a new animator controller. Click on Waluigi, and drag the new animation controller into his animator controller slot. Finally, double-click the animator controller and add the dance moves to it. Now everything is linked together. There's only one more step until you're finished. Return to Waluigi's scene, click on him, and go to Select. In Rig, you need to give him a humanoid rig like you did with the Fortnite character. However, this one doesn't require any configuration. You're ready to view the animation. Go to Window and choose the animation window. Click Preview and play. And you've done it, just like that. You might notice that Waluigi looks a little bit shiny right now. You can fix that by adding toon shaders, which is pretty easy. Just give it a quick search and you can make him look how he looks in the games. Otherwise, you are finished. You can rotate the window with normal Unity controls, do whatever you want, take a video, make a GIF, and appreciate the lovely Fortnite dances. Thanks for watching my video. Check out the common errors one that I'm going to make when I publish that if you have any problems following the tutorial.